I have to introduce you. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Scratchy Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Musty World Podcast. We are in with Sam Milazzo.
What's good, folks?
He's not Mexican, but he kind of looks Mexican.
All right.
He's from a land.
I'm from Lafayette, Indiana.
Dude, why did
It's
you come to
2.5 hours from here.
Ohio, dude?
I went to grad school at the University of Cincinnati.
And then you just lived here, but not for
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, well...
You don't do stand-up, right?
All right, dude. What is this?
I don't know. We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I am a stand-up comedian, Tyler.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Is that why you live in Cincinnati?
I also have another job that requires me to work in Cincinnati.
Damn, dude.
Yes.
Why'd you leave your parents?
Because I like living in Cincinnati more than Lafayette, I guess.
I'm just trying to figure out why. Because I've lived here forever,
Yeah.
and it's not fun. It's Cincinnati.
It's a city, though. My parents don't...
Why not Columbus or Dayton?
I didn't apply to college in those places.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why'd you want to go to UC? You were just
It
like
was
hard
free.
on?
Now I got a
Free.
scholarship and it was free.
I forgot. You're fucking smart, aren't you?
I'm a good
People
writer.
tell you that. People
Some-
say you're smart, don't they?
Some people call me the
Don't you-
dumbest comedian in
Don't
Cincinnati.
you have a
though.
master's degree?
Yeah, I have a master's
Dude,
degree.
you're fucking smart. In is that communication?
Yeah,
So that means you're just a great communicator.
sure.
Like, that's what I gather from it. I wish I could be like you, dude. But I brought you here to ask you a couple of questions about your body, your body language.
Okay. Is it bad?
No, dude, it's really good. So you're not in a relationship. What's your creative process, dude, for writing jokes?
I observe many things, whether it be something in my work life, my family life, my personal life, or my spiritual life, you know.
Mm.
And I try to think about what are the funniest things that I see on a daily basis and how do they relate to those things.
So you're always observing.
I wouldn't say always, but most
You
of
can
the time.
just turn it off and on.
No.
It just come. When does it turn on? Only when you write.
No, because I write like spontaneously. Like shit will come to me and I write it on my phone. I'll type it on my phone and then I write it later. I don't know. It's a very hard thing to explain.
Damn.
Like it's not something that
How does
I consciously turn.
How does a joke turn on to stage? How does it turn out on stage? Like after you write it and you fucking take it out.
Yeah. Well, now I usually will write something or two or three things. I try to write at least one joke every week. And I take it to the feedback
Right.
mic with Blake Hammond.
Yes.
And he tells me whether it's good or not. And the other comedians tell me whether it's good or not. And everybody gives their feedback on other punchlines or other ways you can set up the premise.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
a bad joke?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
What does that feel like?
Well, my first 3 months
that-
of stand-up
isn't it,
comedy
like,
were
really
just
awkward?
bad jokes. Yeah. Yeah, it's really awkward, dude.
What was your most
It's
awkward?
probably the most awkward, like, social thing ever, right?
What was one night where it's just like you bombed and it was awkward as fuck?
I remember one time I was talking to a Palestinian girl that went to UC, and it was like I was probably like 2 months in at most. And she was mad at me because I didn't vote. I didn't vote in the 2022 midterm election, and she said it was because of my privilege
Dude, I'm
that
gonna
I
cry.
didn't vote. And I thought that was funny that she said that.
That is hilarious.
But there's no joke. So
You
I
say that
so
a
I
lot.
just went up
You
there.
say that to me a lot. You're just like, "Where's the joke?" And I'm like, "It's a joke." You always give good
But
feedback though.
Yeah.
Like,
do you understand what
helpful.
I'm saying when I tell you that though?
Yeah, you told me
Yeah.
like don't do sex, but it's like then you go do sex.
Not all of my jokes are about sex though.
Neither are mine.
Most of
You're
them
like,
are.
dude, all of yours are about gay sex, and I was like, no, they're not.
More than half of your jokes are about gay sex.
25%, not 35.
Higher.
I have a good amount,
40 to 50%.
but I'm cleaning up my act a bit, you know.
Well, it's not even just like cleaning up your act. That's like, it's not that gay jokes are bad. It's just you're not a gay guy.
I want to say I am, just so I can, you know, say it.
Well, you can't do unless you
can't do
actually
that.
are a gay guy. You can't just say that
I'll be
you're
like
a
I'm
gay
bi.
guy.
I'll be like I'm bisexual.
Are you gay?
Why did you wink at me when you
I
said
didn't
that?
wink. I have astigmatism and my eyes blink at different times.
I'm gonna get astigmatism from
You
this
can't-
microphone.
You can't get astigmatism. It's a genetic disorder.
That's fucking gross, dude. Why did you just flame me so hard, dude? I was asking
I
about your
wasn't
comedy
blaming
career.
you. You asked me why I critique you.
Oh no, I really like when you do that.
I wasn't blaming you.
No, I really enjoy that because you're smarter than me at it. You know, you're like one of the gods, but you're just a humble god. You're like
Thank you.
when my time comes.
Well, I'm
That's how you are.
18 months into stand up right now, so
It sounds like you have a kid or some shit. Damn, you're 18
stand up
months
comedy
in.
I imagine is kind of like having a child.
You have to feed it, write it every night.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love riffing on the podcast. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I think we should stay on topic. Or we could just get a little like out on
You're the host.
out on the range. Out on the range.
Home on the range.
You didn't tell me your most awkward bombing experience.
I was telling you about it, and then you interrupted me.
Dude, I was just trying to be a good host. Oh, you know what that's
Yeah,
like.
the no voting thing. So I went up on stage and I told that story about how she said I didn't vote because of my privilege, and I had nothing to say about it after. So everybody just kind of was like, because no one wants to hear like political stuff unless there's something really catchy at the end. You know what I
So
mean?
you thought everyone thought you were dumb,
Yeah.
gay.
No, I didn't think they thought that I was gay, but yeah, I did feel stupid.
You were embarrassed.
Yeah, I was embarrassed, and I
Mm.
shouldn't have I shouldn't have talked about that in a public forum.
No, it's fucking funny, but you were just early. You have a young man. Dude, how do you craft it, though? How does a good fucking Sam joke be crafted, dude? Like the big boob joke. Like, I'm gonna go cry. Whose boobs am I gonna suck on now?
You like that one,
dude,
dude?
that's my favorite fucking...
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. How long did
Well-
that take to make? A few months.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, I have that joke about my like dating life with my last girlfriend
Yeah.
and why she broke up with me, and that leads into that joke. Another
I thought I had my hat on the whole time.
another idea that came to me with that one is Dave. Have you heard "Skanks for the Memories" by Dave Attell?
It sounds good.
It's a 2003 album, and he has a joke where he talks about how girls in general make him cry, and he goes, "Wah, I need some pussy, wah," something like that.
Damn, dude.
So I like tried to think of like how could I make a baby joke.
Is that what you got to do?
I'm definitely
Just sample. You like
inspired.
sampled a joke.
Kinda.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Kinda.
You're
But I
you're
like,
bending the rules.
and
You
like
didn't
I've
steal.
talked to other like comedians about the joke, and I've asked them like, is it all right if I do it, because Attell does have that baby joke, and they're like, yeah, you're talking about your ex-girlfriend, and Attell is just talking. I think he's just talking about girls in general. I forget the joke how his starts specifically, but
Dude, I feel like Joe
yeah.
Rogan, dude. Attell's a killer, man. He's fucking
Oh yeah, dude, lights out.
lights out, dude. KO.
Yeah, he has a Comedy Central special where a lot of those jokes are on Skanks for the Memories.
I've never heard of this stuff.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to the Spotify album after that.
That's fire.
After
dude.
this.
That's fucking fire, dude.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm really inspired by like Theo Von. Like sometimes I shouldn't do this, but like sometimes I like catch myself being like moving on, like in between jokes. He does that.
yeah. I felt like him at first, just being
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah,
But
so
now I don't feel the same way.
I don't know.
What about
Like nobody's
what
like
about his
it's because like
podcast?
it's weird because like I want to make sure I'm not being hack or like taking anything from anybody else.
I think you just listened to his podcast too much.
yeah.
You just like picked up everything Theo
Yeah.
does. Because, well, he's fucking crazy, but like you also do it yourself, and you're talking about doing a solo one.
Yeah.
So what would you just be like? So guys, I'm back. Welcome. We're back on the podcast.
Yeah, and I kind of just talk about like shows from the previous weeks, and
Just talking to your boys.
I talk about some of my friends and shit like that.
That's pretty sick.
I talk about like past experiences in college and shit. One time I like shit on some of my college friends and I felt pretty bad about it, so I deleted the episode.
Episode.
I believe it was like number 6 or 7. There's some episodes
Oh,
in, like, the
shit.
first 15 that are deleted.
What'd you do?
I just I shit talked a little too much about people I knew.
I think you should do
Not
that.
comedians, but
I think you should do that.
I think sometimes it's all right, but other times it comes across as complaining.
True.
And you don't want to look at like someone that
Dude.
complains.
How do you separate stand-up from podcasting? Like on your pod?
Podcasting's like all riffing. Damn, like I
Are
don't
you
have.
trying to be funny on a podcast?
I'm trying to make jokes for sure.
Just crack jokes here and there.
Yeah, crack them like sausages in a pan, baby.
Yeah, we're on a podcast, dude. But you're a host. I want to know about your podcast journey, man. When did it begin?
I started my podcast before stand up.
Me too.
So in between school years for grad school at UC, so it was like May of 2022.
2022.
I wanted to just like do some broadcasting or whatever
That's
by
awesome.
myself, and I wanted to interview people in my grad program about like their different projects and things like that.
What was your message of your podcast?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's called It's Always Up, and it would it started as kind of just like I was like inspired by like Theo, Jeff Wittek,
Yeah,
Jeff FM,
just acting retarded.
yeah, and Tim Dillon, Jordan,
Bill Burr. He does the solo cast.
I like Bill
He just,
Burr,
like,
but I like
complains.
his stand up
He complains.
more. I don't watch it that much, to be honest.
Dude, I don't even watch stand-up. I just listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
That's it. I swear to
You
God.
should watch more stand up.
I don't watch any. I should.
Do you know who Robert Kelly is?
Shane Gillis. Yeah.
Shane Gillis is very funny, both on
Should watch him.
podcasts and in stand-up.
Not so much on the cast. He's more of like, welcome to Germany. We are the U.S. Army. World War II.
He's pretty funny on
Get on him.
podcast.
But his stand-up's way funnier.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I
I
mean?
could learn from that shit, though.
Yeah.
You know, I think Bill Hicks is cool.
Yeah, if you're funnier on a podcast than you are in stand up, that's probably not good. Especially if you are a stand up comedian.
Who is though?
Uh
Bro, I just think of Rogan. He just knows everything, but he's also a comedian.
yeah.
But he's not like funny. His friends are just funny.
Joe's pretty funny.
But only he's like funny if the guest is funny.
He has some good Netflix specials.
Oh, but I'm talking the podcast. Dude, his
Yeah.
specials I
But
need
that's
to go
like
back
but
to.
that's like the thing though.
When's
It's
Joe
not-
dropping
it's-
a special, dude?
It's not it's like not his job as a host of the podcast to be cracking jokes all the time. He's supposed to be making the other guy shine,
Oh no shit.
and he's good at that. He's very good at that.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You're like the funniest comedian in our scene, dude. But you've only been in it
Alright.
for a year and a half.
Don't say that.
You've only been in it for a year and a
Don't
half.
say that.
Like, no, you fucking go out of town, you do shit. It's like Samuel is a comedian.
If I can get on
He's
the
gonna
shows.
get it.
Yeah.
He's gonna get booked. We're gonna book him. I mean, what else do you got? You just gonna communicate with people?
I could be cooler.
No,
I have
think
my
you're-
I have my flaws.
I think you it's fucks me up because like you give good feedback and someone else, Nick Higdon, gives like crazy good feedback on jokes.
Nick is so
He's like-
smart and funny,
He's
dude.
like, don't do this, do that.
Yeah.
He's fucking smart.
He was like the first guy to tell me to keep doing stand up. I appreciate him a lot.
yeah, he was there on my
Yeah.
first night when I was doing Cum Boy stuff.
Yeah.
You remember Cum Boy?
Yeah, dude, at
When
High
he
Five.
came on the scene? Yeah. Those were good days. How-
Yeah.
did you have those early starting up days? Like, didn't know what the fuck you were?
Yeah.
And you were just being weird?
I didn't know how to write jokes until probably like 4 or 5 months in. The first 3 months were pretty terrible. I wrote like monologues. I wrote like short
Dude.
stories.
It feels really good after like a year and a half. It's like you figured something out. And you hang out with the best of the Cincinnati guys. So like you just pick up this shit. Just zero in on it. Get advice from them. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I
Like,
have some
ri-
great
like,
friends. Yeah.
Dude, like tonight when fucking Rand was up there, what the fuck was he doing?
And he did great.
What is he?
He's so good at just riffing.
He's like a
dude.
moving joke machine.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do that. So
Yeah, he's
sick, dude.
he's figured out his formula.
He has a
for sure.
formula fucking for that joking shit, dude.
Yeah.
He's a creature of nature.
Well, and it's not
But how come
That hasn't-
how come
that
his
hasn't-
podcast isn't funny though? I'm just kidding.
he hasn't always been like that. Like he tells me that it was like 3 or 4 years in until he like really figured it out.
Oh,
like found his
for sure.
voice. Yeah.
yeah, and that's
Like
how,
he'll watch tapes
yeah,
of him.
dude.
He'll watch tapes
What
of
does
himself.
he watch himself? Just watch himself.
Yeah, but he has like tapes of himself from like when he first started, and he sees them, and he's like, "That's like a completely different
Does-
stand-up comedian."
Does he feel retarded when he watches those?
I didn't ask him that.
Can he watch those?
Hey Rand, do you feel retarded when you watch yourself do stand-up?
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I would. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, I don't like watching myself or listening to myself, but I record anyway. You have to.
You have to, but you have to listen to it at some point.
Yeah.
No one wants to do it. I feel like
Yeah.
nobody.
I don't think you have to record everything. I think you need to record your most important
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and I would say most of your sets are important, but then again, you only have so much data on your phone and stuff. I know like my shit always gets like fucking backed up.
Your iCloud.
Yeah. My laptop is crazy full, dude. Right now. But yeah, writing. Do you handwrite your stuff?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
handwriting
Yeah.
now. I finally am handwriting. again.
Handwriting and pen,
Pen.
blue pen.
I have to be a black guy. I'm a black guy.
You're a
more
black
of a
guy.
black guy.
You're more. I'm a yellow guy.
I like red.
Konnichiwa.
Sorry, YouTube, for that. Hey, I didn't say it. They can't be mad at me. You know what do you think about all of this podcast-wise?
I take back the statement that I just made about the yellow man. But what do I think
I'm
about
sorry,
podcasting?
I'm a black
It's pretty.
man. Sorry.
Thank you. I like podcasting, dude. Pretty free form. How long have we been going now?
How long do you think?
20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It probably has been 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's like a dick. It's like a gay guy sucking a dick.
I'm just
It's my impression of
taking
a gay
it all
guy
in.
sucking a dick.
That was a good impression.
Thanks, Tyler.
This
I know you
counts.
like the gay guy jokes.
I do. Oh, will you tell me about my jokes real quick?
What about him?
Just tell me some good feedback of what I need to do to make my life better.
Well, you told me you have a pretty unique family life
I do.
with your mom and your grandma.
That
So
was the
you
first thing.
should talk about that more. Or not necessarily like go into depth with it, but
Yeah.
just like make fun jokes about it. The feminist perspective and whatnot.
That's pretty good. Feminist grandma.
Yeah. You're from Price Hill. You said what?
The way you said that.
I don't
You're from
know.
Price Hill.
Yeah, and you said that it was.
Delhi, Price Hill. West
Yeah.
Side, Cincinnati.
You got some stuff about that probably. You've probably seen some crazy stuff over there.
I have.
Yeah.
The ghetto. I have. I
Yeah.
used to deliver pizza in Price Hill.
Yeah.
I was the one guy who didn't get robbed.
You like the Bengals?
Not really. And actually, yeah, I do.
Make some Bengals jokes.
No, that sounds dumb, dude. Bengals jokes.
People will love it.
I'll make a Joe Burrow joke. How
Yeah,
about that?
Rand has a great Joe Burrow joke.
What is he?
He says
Does
his
he
mom sends him TikToks of Joe Burrow running in slow motion.
Oh, I remember that. Why
Yeah.
do I've heard that. Yeah, dude. OG. Don't you produce his podcast or something?
Steven does. I'm bad at producing.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, dude, we're going to get you some new mics. Why do you only have one microphone?
You're going to get me new mics?
We, the company. It's all like a business.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that. I need to get a mixer, too.
Or are you just trying to make it sound as cheap as possible?
I mean, I'm just trying to save as much money as possible
Yeah.
until I get another job. Probably. Yes.
And you got a car now. You
Yeah,
should not
so
have
I'm
wheels.
Yeah, so I'm paying a lot of money for that, too.
Did you have to save up for that car?
Yeah. I
Your
do.
your parents didn't buy you a car?
No.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
Your
dude, that
parents-
would be
your-
nice. I got two
I
hand-me-down
like them.
cars growing up. I got my sister's old Pontiac G6, and I totaled it. And then I got my dad's. I guess I got three because after that, my dad got a new GMC, and I started driving his old Dodge Durango. And then 4 years later, my mom, or 3 years later, my mom got new GMC. It's either a GMC or a Chevy. I think it's a Chevy, actually. And I got her Hyundai Santa Fe. And I drove that for a year, and the engine broke. So
It broke.
the engine broke, stopped working.
That sucks, dude.
So my parents scrapped it and took the money for parts. And I
And you saved up
I
for
wa-
a new one?
I saved, well, not very well, but I did. I eventually saved some coins for a
What's worse, your
Car.
engine breaking or your car getting stolen?
Well, depending on if you get the stolen car back,
Yeah. You don't get it back.
you don't get it back, then that's a lot worse.
That's tragic, actually.
It's pretty tragic. Insurance company's not gonna like that one.
Dude, my car stopped working the other day. And I had to fix it.
Yeah,
But like I realized
that's what you gotta do.
I realized how much of my life revolves around my vehicle. It's like I can't do anything without it. I can't be an Uber driver without my car. You ever think about that?
No, because I'm not an Uber driver, but yeah, I could see why that would be a problem.
Dude, I'm learning Spanish. Did I tell you that?
No,
Casa amigos.
because of your girlfriend.
How do you know about her?
Because you talked about it.
Oh, I don't have a girlfriend anymore. Casa la amigos. Casa la amiga?
House of the Friends.
Yes. No, me no novia?
No say.
I don't have a girlfriend?
No say means I don't know.
I know.
Oh.
Say.
Say.
No sé.
No say.
¿Qué?
Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Tortilla. Tacos.
Mañana?
Burrito.
Okay.
Empanada.
¿Está bien?
Muy.
Boy. All right.
Yo soy.
Hasta mañana.
Yo tengo
Yo tengo.
la bottle.
Yo tengo una bottle.
Un bottle.
Un
bottle.
bottle.
Un bottle.
Bottle. Dude, you know some Spanish. That's pretty sick.
Pequeño.
Shut the fuck up. That's not even a word.
Pequeño means little.
Pequeño. Paquita.
No sé.
Hambre.
I am from China.
Okay, we should probably be done, right?
No, I am from China.
These people.
Don't say that, dude.
Dude, I just wanted to say I hate how they talk. Actually, I don't hate them.
Dude,
I don't hate
Are you on-
them, dude.
are you gonna do the pro-am?
Yeah, I'm signing up right now,
Okay.
and they're gonna let me on, and I'm gonna be like, I'm so happy and nervous, and then it ends, and I'm like, I
You should
don't feel anything.
Ask to be on. Don't say they're gonna let me on. It's so imperative.
What is it? Oh, that's hilarious. Well, they will let me on. They're like, oh, that's Tyler. You know? Just like they'll be like, oh, there's Sam.
Yeah.
We'll give him a chance
All right.
to prove yourself for 5 minutes, but then what? It's like you gotta do better. Go to fucking Columbus. Go to Tennessee.
I can't do the headphones anymore, dude.
All right,
The
that's
static
fine.
is fucking hurting
That's
my
fine.
ears.
Too much vibes all at once. I think I'm gonna make you God. I think I'm gonna make you have a bad trip home. And I don't mean to either.
I don't know how to fix that.
I think I overstimulated you by speaking into your ears too much.
I fixed it.
That's good.
No, I think this was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. Maybe you're right. All right, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve.
Steve.
Sam
My name's not Steve.
Sam Milazzo. That was a great way to end it. No, I'm actually kind of like happy about it. No homo.
This?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
it was good.
Thanks, dude.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.